The Scambaiters League. Ever watched someone serenade a Nigerian prince with Shakespearean insults for 3 hours straight? Welcome to the weirdly heroic world of the Scambaiters League, the virtual vigilantes who troll internet scammers for fun and justice. The League's roots run deep into the obscure chat rooms of the early 2000s, a time when emails promising lottery riches were as common as pop-up ads asking if you found true love. But why do they do it? Is it noble cyber knighthood or just a craving for digital slapstick? A little of both. Scambaiters lure fraudsters into endless conversations, wasting their time and sometimes gaining hilarious revenge. One legendary story features a scambaiter convincing a scammer to handwrite the entire text of Hamlet as proof of identity. The result? A 30-page Shakespearean tragedy written in broken English, delivered straight from Lagos. Curiously, this phenomenon has developed its own lore, YouTube channels, wikis, and even merchandise. As the philosopher Alan Watts once said, "You're under no obligation to be the person you were 5 minutes ago," which is lucky for scammers trapped in a never-ending improv session with the League. So, is it performance art, cyber activism, or just the internet's version of a prank war? Maybe all three. The Tide Pod Challenge. What possesses people to snack on laundry detergent? In 2018, the internet served up one of its most inexplicable obsessions: the Tide Pod Challenge. Social media platforms overflowed with videos of teens daring each other to bite into the candy-colored pods. Delicious or delirious. Even Tide's parent company, Procter & Gamble, couldn't believe their eyes, dispatching football player Rob Gronkowski to issue the plea, "What the heck is going on, people? Urban legend or Darwin Award in action?" The truth is a caustic cocktail of meme culture, daredevil behavior, and digital peer pressure. The American Association of Poison Control Centers reported a spike in calls as Tide Pods made their way into memes, late-night TV jokes, and, regrettably, mouths. At its peak, YouTube had to scrub thousands of videos, essentially fighting a tidal wave with a mop. The Tide Pod Challenge reminds us of the internet's power to turn the absurd into an overnight cult, one with surprising reach. It's Exhibit A in the Museum of What Were We Thinking? Or, as Voltaire might have said if he'd survived until 2018, common sense is not so common, especially on the internet. Balenciaga's virtual cult. Who knew that a luxury fashion brand could become an online cult, adored not for its clothing, but for its memes? Balenciaga, once famous only for haute couture, now also leads a surreal digital following. Enter the world of Demna's weird runway concepts, dystopian campaigns, and models who'd look at home in both Paris and a Matrix reboot. It started innocently enough with edgy collaborations and viral fashion shows streaming online. But soon, the Balenciaga cult grew out of its clever self-parody, a meme meta-universe where everything from The Simpsons to Harry Potter could be Balenciaga-ified. Fan-made Instagram pages churn out endless AI renderings, imagining what SpongeBob might wear while strutting in high-fashion gloom. What's really going on here? Part satire, part luxury obsession. The internet loves to deconstruct elite brands, turning them into inside jokes for everyone, not just the 1%. As sociologist Thorstein Veblen might quip, conspicuous consumption never looked so meta. Doesn't everyone want a $3,000 trash bag to hold their existential angst? Or is it all just an elaborate high-fashion troll? The answer might be as slippery as a Balenciaga runway. Cancel culture clans. Ever heard the proverb, "He who is without sin, throw the first tweet"? Welcome to the digital drama of cancel culture clans, internet mobs who can dismantle careers in 280 characters or less. With roots in celebrity call-outs and social justice threads, cancel culture has morphed into a virtual witch hunt, sometimes righteous, sometimes just outright riotous. The term cancel culture didn't really pop into popular discourse until the late 2010s, but the impulse to shun problematic individuals is ancient, a digital echo of shaming stocks in the town square. With hashtags as pitchforks, clans hunt for offensive posts, misguided brands, or even decade-old jokes. Sometimes it sparks change. Harvey Weinstein, anyone? But other times it feels like a popularity contest for internet outrage. Still, what keeps this cult going? The thrill of participation, the illusion of virtue, maybe even the addictive drama. As psychologist Carl Jung observed, where love rules, there is no will to power. Where power rules, cancel culture reigns. Is it meaningful accountability or just digital gladiator games? One thing's for sure, the internet never forgets or forgives. Gulp. NFT Faux Pas Cult. Ever wished you could buy a picture of a monkey for the price of a sports car? Enter the NFT Faux Pas Cult, a whirlwind of blockchain boosters, get-rich-quick dreamers, and meme forgers where even tech-savvy observers get dizzy. NFTs, non-fungible tokens, exploded into pop culture in 2021, promising digital ownership and, apparently, infinite ways to look ridiculous. Remember the Disaster Girl meme that sold for nearly $500,000, or Jack Dorsey's first tweet, immortalized and sold as an NFT for $2.9 million? Behind the headlines were forums filled with jargon, apocalyptic price charts, and the collective delusion that right-clicking was now a moral offense. Wild, right? Of course, with big money came epic fails, stolen art, rug pulls, price crashes. The NFT cult became a punchline, yet people couldn't look away. As author Douglas Adams might have remarked, reality is frequently inaccurate. So too, it seems, is digital ownership. In the end, is this the artwork of the future, or just a grand internet practical joke? Maybe both. You can't screenshot a sense of community, can you? TikTok dance cults. Why did our uncles start doing the renegade? The TikTok dance cults are perhaps the most harmless and hilariously earnest internet cults out there. From middle schoolers to celebrities, no one can escape the gravity of rapidly learned dance routines, sometimes performed in pajamas with a pet as backup. While dance crazes are nothing new, remember the Macarena? TikTok supercharged the phenomenon. Challenges explode overnight, turning unknown users into micro-celebrities and choreographies into global lexicons. Even NASA astronauts have joined in because apparently zero gravity is the perfect place for the blinding lights challenge. The moves might seem silly, but it's oddly unifying, a shared language for the selfie generation. Still, one must ask, is there a deeper meaning behind all this synchronized shimmying? Are these rituals of joy or symptoms of a world desperate for distraction? As Nietzsche might muse, we should consider every day lost on which we have not danced at least once, which in 2024 is every day you're not on TikTok. ASMR cult following. Who knew whispering into a mic could spark such an internet devotion? The ASMR cult following is a digital sanctuary for those seeking tingles, that brain massagey feeling triggered by soft voices, tapping, or the gentle sound of crinkling wrappers. With videos running from the oddly soothing to the absolutely bizarre ASMR, autonomous sensory meridian response, has its roots in sleepy YouTube corners starting around 2010. Today, it's a full-blown phenomenon. Whispering superstars draw millions of subscribers with niche subgenres like vintage book ASMR or barber roleplay, keeping the cult well-fed. Curious fact, Bob Ross, the 1980s painter known for his dulcet tones, is considered the ASMR proto-guru. Would Sigmund Freud have found joy in paintbrushing clouds? Maybe. Some find it relaxing, others outright weird. George Eliot once wrote, "What loneliness is more lonely than distrust?" ASMR devotees reply, "What loneliness can't be cured by gentle rain sounds and inaudible whispers?" Is this the future of self-care or just another strange internet spa day? Either way, good tingles to you. The Sneakernomics Syndicate. What's the most intense subculture powered by shoelaces? The Sneakernomics Syndicate, a dizzying nexus where sneakerheads, resellers, and hype beasts form their own stock market, complete with limited drops and overnight millionaires. Remember Air Jordans flying off shelves in the 80s? Today, bidding bots and blockchain host the mayhem. Stories abound of teens flipping Yeezys for rent money, grown adults camping for days outside stores, and global brands turning scarcity into art form. Nike and Adidas morphed from footwear giants to cult leaders. The secondary market, estimated in the billions, and that's not counting the fake rare zebra Yeezys. But what drives this devout devotion? Fashion, FOMO, the pure high of a W, win on a raffle app. Or maybe, as French theorist Roland Barthes would have put it, sneakers are just modern totems, symbols of identity, status, and tribal belonging. If so, why not worship at the altar of comfort and drip? After all, in this cult, you don't just walk the walk, you collect the walk. Found this video interesting? Leave us a like and subscribe for more videos like this one. Let us know what we should cover next in the comments below.